Have you noticed how your energy keeps declining? Your strength disappearing? Your vitality fading away? If simple tasks leave you exhausted, if your body no longer responds the way it once did, pay close attention. What I'm about to reveal could transform your health, your energy, your entire life. Common nutrients you consume daily. Nutrients your doctor recommends. Nutrients in your medicine cabinet are silently destroying your body. The most terrifying part, you're taking them willingly, believing they're helping you, while they systematically break down your masculine vitality. I'm Dr. John, men's health specialist, with over 30 years of experience, helping thousands of men reclaim their strength and energy when conventional medicine failed them. I've witnessed countless men in their 50s, 60s, and beyond struggle needlessly because of dangerous misinformation about these 7 nutrients. Every morning, you may be swallowing pills, eating foods, drinking beverages that accelerate your decline. Today I'll expose the shocking truth about these 7 harmful nutrients and show you exactly what to do instead. Nutrient number 4 will absolutely shock you. It's probably sitting in your kitchen right now. Before we begin, if this is your first time here, welcome to the journey toward reclaiming your masculine power. Subscribe and hit that notification bell so you never miss life-changing information like this. Drop a comment saying, "I'm ready," if you're committed to taking back your health and vitality. Let's begin the transformation. Dangerous nutrient number 7, excessive vitamin D. Let's start with something that might shock you. Vitamin D, the sunshine vitamin. The one every doctor recommends. The one you faithfully take for your bones and immune system. But here's what they don't tell you. Excessive vitamin D supplementation is destroying men's health after 50. Most men don't realize vitamin D is fat-soluble, meaning it doesn't flush out easily. It accumulates in your tissues, building up to toxic levels. Research from the Cleveland Clinic shows that excessive vitamin D increases calcium absorption, leading to hypercalcemia. This excess calcium doesn't just strengthen your bones. It deposits in soft tissues, blood vessels, even your heart. Have you been experiencing unexplained muscle weakness, persistent fatigue, brain fog that won't clear, digestive issues that came from nowhere? These could all be signs of vitamin D toxicity, slowly undermining your health. I remember working with Thomas, a 63-year-old former construction worker, who came to me desperate and confused. "Doc, I take all the right supplements," he said. "I take 10,000 IU of vitamin D daily. Yet I feel worse than ever. My muscles ache constantly, and I'm always exhausted." Blood tests revealed his vitamin D levels were toxic, creating a cascade of health problems, including calcium deposits in his kidneys and blood vessels. Within 8 weeks of stopping his massive vitamin D supplements and following a specialized protocol, his energy returned, his muscle pain disappeared, and his blood markers normalized. "I can't believe something I thought was helping me was actually destroying my health," he told me. So what's the solution? First, get properly tested. Don't guess at your vitamin D levels. Know exactly where you stand. Second, if supplementation is needed, work with a specialist who understands men's unique needs, especially after 50. Third, emphasize natural sources, moderate sunlight exposure, fatty fish, egg yolks, foods that provide balanced nutrition. Remember, with vitamin D, more is definitely not better. Optimal is what your body needs, not massive doses that create more problems than they solve. What you don't know could be silently destroying your health, one pill at a time. Dangerous nutrient number 6, iron overload. Let's discuss another nutrient that becomes increasingly dangerous for men after 50. Iron. While women often need iron supplements throughout their lives, men face the opposite problem. After 50, your body accumulates excess iron, storing it in your tissues, where it becomes increasingly toxic. Here's what most doctors never mention. Men don't regularly lose blood like women do. We keep accumulating iron year after year, decade after decade. This excess iron acts like rust in your body, creating oxidative damage to your heart, your brain, your joints, even your sexual organs. Research from the Framingham Heart Study found that high iron levels in men predicted heart attacks better than cholesterol numbers. Have you noticed your joints getting stiffer? Your thinking becoming less clear? Your energy levels dropping significantly? These could all be signs of dangerous iron accumulation that most standard blood tests miss. I remember working with Richard, a 58-year-old business executive, who came to me confused and frustrated. "Doc, my regular checkups show I'm healthy," he said. "But I feel terrible. My joints ache, my memory is slipping, and my energy is at rock bottom." Specialized testing revealed his ferritin levels were through the roof, creating inflammation throughout his body and damaging his mitochondria, the energy factories in his cells. We implemented a program to safely reduce his iron levels, including regular blood donation and specific dietary changes. Within 3 months, his joint pain decreased dramatically, his mental clarity returned, and his energy levels soared. "I had no idea this silent killer was destroying me from the inside," he told me. "No doctor ever mentioned it." So what's the solution? First, get comprehensive iron testing, including ferritin levels, total iron binding capacity, and transferrin saturation. Second, if your levels are elevated, consider regular blood donation, one of the most effective ways to reduce excess iron. Third, minimize iron-rich foods like red meat and organ meats, and be cautious with cast iron cookware, which leaches iron into your food. Fourth, avoid vitamin C with iron-rich meals, as it dramatically increases absorption. This simple knowledge could literally add decades of healthy, vital living to your life. Dangerous nutrient number 5, processed omega-6 oils. Now let's expose another dangerous nutrient that's likely in your kitchen right now. Processed vegetable oils, high in inflammatory omega-6 fatty acids. Soybean oil, corn oil, canola oil, safflower oil, sunflower oil. These oils are marketed as heart healthy, as superior to saturated fats, as essential for men's health. Nothing could be further from the truth. Here's what most nutritionists won't tell you. These industrialized oils didn't exist before the 20th century. They're completely foreign to human biology, and they're creating massive inflammation throughout your entire body. Research from the National Institutes of Health shows that the dramatic increase in these processed oils directly parallels the rise in chronic inflammatory diseases. These oils damage your cell membranes, disrupt hormone production, impair brain function, and accelerate aging at the cellular level. Have you noticed your recovery time getting longer? Aches and pains that won't go away? Skin that's losing its elasticity? A waistline that keeps expanding despite your best efforts? These could all be signs of chronic inflammation, fueled by these damaging oils. I remember working with Daniel, a 65-year-old retired teacher, who came to me frustrated and hopeless. "Doc, I've eliminated sugar and processed foods," he said. "I exercise regularly, yet my inflammation markers keep rising, and I feel like I'm aging and fast forward." We discovered his kitchen was filled with these supposedly healthy oils he was using for cooking, in salad dressings, and consuming in processed foods. We completely eliminated these oils, replacing them with stable natural fats that humans have thrived on for millennia. Within just 6 weeks, his inflammatory markers dropped significantly. His joint pain decreased by 70%, and his energy levels soared. "I feel like I've reversed the clock by a decade," he told me, "just by changing the fats in my diet." So what's the solution? First, eliminate all processed vegetable oils from your cooking and food choices. Second, read labels religiously. These inflammatory oils hide in nearly all processed foods. Third, replace these damaging fats with stable, traditional options. Extra virgin olive oil, avocado oil, grass-fed butter, coconut oil, Fourth, increase your omega to 3 intake from wild-caught fatty fish to help balance your fatty acid profile. This single change could dramatically reduce inflammation throughout your entire body, restoring your energy, your mobility, and your vitality far more effectively than any medication. Dangerous nutrient number 4, calcium supplements. We've now reached the most shocking nutrient on our list: calcium supplements. For decades, men have been told that calcium builds strong bones, that it prevents osteoporosis, that it's essential as we age. But here's the frightening truth: calcium supplements for men over 50 can increase heart attack risk by 30%. According to research published in the Journal of the American Heart Association. Why is this happening? Calcium from supplements doesn't behave like calcium from food. It creates sudden spikes in blood levels, leading to calcification in soft tissues and arteries. Instead of strengthening your bones, this calcium forms dangerous deposits in your blood vessels, your heart valves, your brain, even your prostate gland. Have you been experiencing heart palpitations, increasing blood pressure, declining cognitive function, worsening prostate symptoms? These could all be warning signs of calcium migrating to the wrong places, creating silent damage throughout your body. I remember working with James, a 70-year-old retired engineer, who came to me concerned and confused. "Doc, I've taken calcium religiously for 20 years, he said. Yet I recently needed bypass surgery, and my arteries were like concrete. Specialized testing revealed extensive soft tissue calcification throughout his cardiovascular system. Despite having excellent bone density, we immediately stopped his calcium supplements, implemented a protocol to help remove inappropriate calcium deposits, and rebuilt his regimen with targeted nutrition that actually worked. Within 6 months, his arterial flexibility improved, his blood pressure normalized, and his energy levels increased dramatically. I wish someone had told me earlier that what I thought was protecting me was actually killing me," he confided. So what's the solution? First, stop calcium supplements immediately, unless specifically prescribed for a diagnosed deficiency. Second, focus on food-based calcium, which comes packaged with cofactors that direct it to your bones instead of your arteries. Third, ensure adequate vitamin K2, which is critical for proper calcium handling, directing it away from soft tissues and into bone matrix where it belongs. Fourth, maintain healthy magnesium levels, which balance calcium in the body and prevent inappropriate deposition. This information could literally save your life, preventing a heart attack or stroke that's silently developing while you believe you're protecting your health. Dangerous nutrient number 3, synthetic folic acid. Now let's expose another dangerous nutrient that could be undermining your health without you realizing it. Synthetic folic acid, not to be confused with natural folate, found in leafy greens and whole foods. Synthetic folic acid is added to enriched breads, cereals, pasta, and supplements in an attempt to prevent birth defects. But here's what most doctors won't tell you. Up to 40% of men have genetic variations that impair folic acid metabolism, causing it to build up in the bloodstream, creating numerous health problems. Research from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that high levels of unmetabolized folic acid are associated with immune dysfunction, cognitive decline, and even increased cancer risk in men. The synthetic form, created in a laboratory, is not processed by your body the same way as natural folate, leading to potentially dangerous accumulation. Have you been experiencing unexplained fatigue, declining mental sharpness, mood changes that seem irrational, immune system weaknesses? These could all be signs that synthetic folic acid is building up in your system, creating metabolic disruption. I remember working with Michael, a 67-year-old retired accountant, who came to me desperate for answers. "Doc, my energy has collapsed," he said. "My thinking isn't clear anymore, and I've developed strange neurological symptoms that multiple neurologists can't explain." Genetic testing revealed he had MTHFR gene variations that severely impaired his ability to process synthetic folic acid. His daily multivitamin, enriched breakfast cereals, and fortified protein shakes were creating toxic levels of unmetabolized folic acid. We eliminated all synthetic forms, switched to natural folate sources, and supported his methylation pathways with targeted nutrition. Within 3 months, his neurological symptoms disappeared. His energy returned, and his cognitive function improved dramatically. I can't believe something in my healthy breakfast was slowly poisoning me, he told me. So what's the solution? First, check your supplements. Replace any with folic acid with methylfolate instead, the active form your body can use. Second, minimize enriched foods, bread, pasta, cereals, and flours with added synthetic folic acid. Third, increase natural folate sources, leafy greens, asparagus, avocados, Brussels sprouts, and broccoli. Fourth, consider genetic testing to determine your personal risk from folic acid consumption. This single change could resolve mysterious symptoms that have plagued you for years, restoring your energy, your mental clarity, and your zest for life. Dangerous nutrient number 2, excess zinc. We're continuing with another nutrient that becomes increasingly problematic for men after 50. Zinc supplements in excess. Zinc is essential for testosterone production, immune function, and prostate health, making it popular in men's supplements. But here's what most don't realize. Excessive zinc disrupts your copper balance, creating a dangerous nutritional seesaw that affects every system in your body. Research from the National Academy of Sciences shows that high zinc intake can create functional copper deficiency, leading to neurological problems, cardiovascular issues, and severe energy depletion. This mineral imbalance affects the mitochondria in your cells, compromising energy production and accelerating cellular aging. Have you been experiencing strange nerve sensations, increasing fatigue despite adequate sleep, declining cardiovascular performance, white spots in your fingernails? These could all be warning signs of the zinc-copper imbalance that's increasingly common in men who supplement without guidance. I remember working with Robert, a 61-year-old business owner, who came to me confused and frightened. "Doc, I've been taking zinc faithfully for my prostate and immune system," he said. "But now I'm developing strange neurological issues, and my energy has completely collapsed." Specialized testing revealed his zinc levels were extremely high, while his copper had plummeted, creating serious metabolic disruption. We immediately adjusted his protocol, restored proper mineral balance, and supported his mitochondrial function. Within just 2 months, his neurological symptoms disappeared, his energy levels normalized, and his overall health improved dramatically. "I had no idea that taking too much of a good thing could be so dangerous," he told me. So what's the solution? First, avoid high-dose zinc supplements, unless directed by a knowledgeable physician who monitors your copper status. Second, emphasize zinc-rich foods, like oysters, grass-fed beef, and pumpkin seeds, which contain naturally balanced nutrients. Third, if supplementation is necessary, ensure copper is proportionally included to maintain proper mineral ratios. Fourth, get regular testing to monitor your zinc-copper balance, especially if you take supplements. This balanced approach ensures you get the benefits of zinc without creating dangerous deficiencies that can severely impact your health and vitality. Dangerous nutrient number 1, synthetic B vitamins. We've now reached the most widespread and dangerous nutrient issue facing men over 50. Synthetic B vitamins. These laboratory-created compounds, found in virtually every multivitamin, energy drink, and fortified food, are creating serious health problems for millions of unsuspecting men. Here's the alarming truth. Synthetic B vitamins, particularly B1, B6, and B12, are structurally different from their natural counterparts. Research from the European Journal of Nutrition shows these synthetic forms can actually block receptor sites, meant for the natural vitamins, creating functional deficiencies. Despite high intake levels, even more concerning, high-dose synthetic B6, pyridoxine, can cause serious nerve damage, even permanent neuropathy, with long-term use. Have you been experiencing tingling in your extremities, increased sensitivity to light, balance problems, memory issues that worry you? These could all be warning signs of B vitamin toxicity or functional deficiencies caused by synthetic forms. I remember working with William, a 74-year-old retired physician, who came to me desperate for help. "Doc, I've developed peripheral neuropathy," he said. "I can barely feel my feet anymore. Multiple neurologists have no answers, and it's getting worse every month." Careful review of his supplements revealed he was taking multiple products, all containing high-dose synthetic B6, accumulating to toxic levels. We immediately eliminated all synthetic forms, supported his body's detoxification pathways, and gradually introduced food-based nutrients. Within 3 months, his neuropathy began to reverse. Sensation returned to his extremities, and his quality of life improved dramatically. "I'm a doctor, and even I didn't know this could happen," he admitted. "These were trusted brands I've taken for decades." So what's the solution? First, eliminate all synthetic B vitamins, particularly high-dose B6, pyridoxine, and cyanocobalamin, B12. Second, choose only whole food-based supplements that contain natural B vitamin complexes with all the necessary cofactors. Third, emphasize B-rich foods like grass-fed organ meats, pastured eggs, leafy greens, and nutritional yeast. Fourth, work with a specialist to identify and correct any existing damage from years of synthetic vitamin use. This single change could resolve mysterious symptoms that have been incorrectly attributed to normal aging or even misdiagnosed as serious neurological conditions. Conclusion: your path to renewal. If you've stayed with me this far, you understand something profound that most men over 50 never realize. Your declining health, your fading energy, your disappearing vitality isn't just normal aging. It's often the direct result of dangerous nutrients masquerading as health products, systematically undermining your well-being. We've exposed 7 critical dangers: excessive vitamin D creating toxic calcification, iron overload damaging your organs, processed omega-6 oils inflaming your body, calcium supplements threatening your heart, synthetic folic acid disrupting metabolism, excess zinc depleting essential copper, synthetic B vitamins damaging your nerves. Each of these common nutrients, found in products promising health, could be silently destroying the quality of your life. But there's profound hope in this knowledge. I've helped thousands of men reclaim their health and vitality well into their 70s, 80s, and beyond by eliminating these dangerous nutrients and replacing them with truly nourishing alternatives. Imagine waking up with energy that carries you through the day. Imagine strength returning to your once capable body. Imagine mental clarity that keeps you sharp and focused. Imagine regaining the confidence that comes with robust health. This transformation isn't complicated, but it does require accurate information and the willingness to question conventional wisdom about supplements. Remember, this isn't about deprivation. It's about strategic optimization, giving your body exactly what it needs, without the synthetic imposters that create so much damage. Perhaps you'll start today with one simple change, one step toward reclaiming the vital, energetic man you truly are. Your body wants to heal, it wants to thrive. It just needs the right support. If this message resonated with you, don't keep this life-changing information to yourself. Hit the like button below so other men can discover this truth. Subscribe and turn on notifications to receive more breakthrough insights specific to men's health after 50. And in the comments, type "I choose renewal" if you're ready to transform your health, one strategic decision at a time. This is Dr. John, men's health specialist, signing off until next time. Remember, your best years can still be ahead of you.